Hi there! If you're into data protection, then you're in the right place. Today we are discussing the principles of data protection in Kenya. So let's jump right in. What do we mean by data protection principles? In essence, these are the overarching rules that govern the processing and use of personal data. Under the Kenya Data Protection Act, there are 8 principles of data protection. The first principle is lawfulness, fairness, and transparency. This principle requires that personal data processing is done in a legal, fair, and transparent manner. Next, we have the principle of purpose limitation, which requires organizations to use personal data for explicit, specified, and legitimate purposes. In addition, they must ensure that data collected for one purpose is not used for another unrelated purpose. Closely linked with the first 2 principles is the principle of data minimization. It dictates that organizations must only collect data necessary for identified purposes. The next principle is the principle of data accuracy. Under this principle, personal data must be kept accurate and up to date. The storage limitation principle requires organizations to think about the periods for which they will store data. The general principle is that data should only be stored or kept for as long as necessary to achieve the intended purposes. We also have the principle of transfer limitation. When transferring data internationally, organizations must ensure that it's done lawfully and in compliance with regulations. The last 2 principles aim to promote the constitutional right to privacy. They include respect for privacy and respect for family privacy. The former emphasizes the need to respect an individual's right to privacy, while the latter requires organizations to uphold a person's right to keep their family's affairs from being unnecessarily exposed. And that's a wrap for today's video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable data protection compliance tips. Until next time, thanks for watching.